13 skills to thrive for a lifetime. That's what today's episode of Luxo-Life is all about. If you're looking to build a solid foundation for success, both personally and professionally, you're in the right place. In this video, you'll discover 13 essential skills that, once mastered, can help you excel in every area of your life. Stick around until the end, and you'll learn how these skills can make a lasting impact, setting you up for long-term success and fulfillment. Give Luxo-Life some love and let's explore these timeless skills that can truly change the way you approach life. 1. The ability to learn continuously. If there's a holy grail of skills, it would be the ability to learn continuously. In a world that's always changing, the power to pick up new skills, adapt to new information, and grow beyond what you already know is priceless. Whether you're advancing in your career, starting a new hobby, or simply looking to keep your mind sharp, being able to learn effectively will always give you an edge. It's a skill that pays off in every part of life, and it's something anyone can develop. Learning continuously is more than just gathering facts or memorizing information. It's about understanding how to absorb knowledge, break it down, and apply it in real-world situations. It means being open to new ideas, questioning what you already know, and having the curiosity to explore different perspectives. When you master this skill, you're not just learning. You're preparing yourself to handle the unknowns that life throws at you. You build resilience because you know you can figure things out, no matter the situation. 2. The ability to adapt and thrive. Learning to adapt is one of the most important skills you can develop. Life is full of surprises, and things don't always go according to plan. Whether it's a change at work, a shift in your personal life, or a new challenge you didn't see coming, the ability to adjust your mindset and approach can make all the difference. Those who adapt well don't just survive. They find ways to thrive even in difficult situations. Adaptability is more than just reacting to changes. It's about being proactive, staying calm under pressure, and figuring out how to turn challenges into opportunities. This skill helps you approach problems with a flexible mindset so you can find solutions quickly and efficiently. When you learn to adapt, you also learn to let go of what isn't working and focus on what you can control. This way, you stay focused and motivated even when things get tough. 3. The ability to clear your mind. The worst thing that can happen when you're trying to focus is feeling like your mind is cluttered and all over the place. It's hard to get anything done when your thoughts are racing and distractions keep pulling you in different directions. That's why the ability to clear your mind is such a valuable skill. It allows you to quiet the noise, focus on what's important, and be present in the moment. When your mind is clear, everything feels more manageable, and you can tackle your tasks with a sense of calm and purpose. Clearing your mind isn't about shutting off your thoughts completely. It's more about learning how to manage them so they don't overwhelm you. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts and teach you how to gently guide your focus back to where it needs to be. Even simple techniques like deep breathing or taking a short break to stretch can do wonders for resetting your mind. These small habits can make a big difference in helping you regain control over your mental space. 4. The ability to express thoughts and emotions. People find it hard to express themselves sometimes, especially when emotions are running high. But being able to share your thoughts and feelings clearly is one of the most important skills you can develop. It's how we connect with others, build trust, and navigate through different situations in life. When you can communicate what's on your mind effectively, you're more likely to be understood, and you open the door to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Expressing yourself isn't just about talking. It's about finding the right words, tone, and even body language to convey your message. It means being honest and authentic, yet thoughtful about how your words might affect others. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at it, whether it's in casual conversations, serious discussions, or even during difficult times. When people can see and understand where you're coming from, it becomes easier to resolve conflicts, share ideas, and collaborate. 5. The ability to persuade and negotiate. In today's world, people find it hard to trust others easily, and that's why the ability to persuade and negotiate is more important than ever. Whether you're trying to land a job, close a deal, or even just convince a friend to see your point of view, knowing how to present your ideas in a compelling way can make all the difference. This skill allows you to build trust, influence decisions, and ultimately achieve your goals. It's not about manipulation, it's about effective communication that benefits everyone involved. Persuasion and negotiation go hand in hand. When you persuade, you're helping others see the value in your ideas, while negotiation is about finding a middle ground where both parties can agree. The key is to listen as much as you speak. Understanding what the other person wants allows you to frame your message in a way that resonates with them. This way, you're not just pushing your agenda, but creating solutions that work for everyone. The better you get at this, the easier it becomes to navigate various situations, from business meetings to everyday interactions. 6. The ability to self-motivate. We often find ourselves looking for motivation outside, whether it's from inspirational videos, quotes, or even the encouragement of others. While these can be helpful, true motivation needs to come from within. The ability to self-motivate is what drives you to take action, even when there's no one cheering you on. It's that inner push that helps you start projects, stick with them, and see them through to the end. Without it, even the best plans can fall apart before they get off the ground. Self-motivation starts with having a clear purpose. When you understand why something is important to you, it becomes easier to take the first step and keep moving forward. This doesn't mean you have to be passionate about every task, but finding a reason to care about the outcome can make all the difference. Maybe it's the satisfaction of completing a project, the benefits of learning something new, or simply the desire to challenge yourself. Whatever it is, connecting with that purpose fuels your motivation. 7. The ability to maintain discipline. Discipline is one of the most valuable skills you can develop if you want to achieve long-term success. It's what keeps you moving forward even when motivation fades and distractions try to pull you off course. While motivation might get you started, discipline is what helps you stay consistent and see things through to the end. It ensures that you're not just setting goals, but actively working toward them. One step at a time. Maintaining discipline means sticking to a routine and following through on commitments, even when it's not easy or convenient. It requires self-control and the ability to prioritize what's important over what's tempting in the moment. This can mean choosing to work on a project instead of watching TV, or setting aside time to exercise even on days when you don't feel like it. Each time you practice discipline, you're training yourself to build better habits that will pay off in the long run. 8. The ability to manage energy effectively. Invest your energy on things that matter. That's easier said than done, but learning how to manage your energy effectively is one of the best things you can do for yourself. We all have a limited amount of energy each day, and how we choose to spend it can make a big difference in our productivity and overall well-being. Instead of trying to do everything at once, it's about focusing your energy on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. Managing your energy starts with understanding where it goes. Pay attention to the activities and tasks that drain you and those that give you a boost. Once you know what affects your energy levels, you can plan your day in a way that makes the most of your natural rhythms. For example, if you're more energetic in the morning, tackle your most important tasks then and save less demanding activities for later. This way, you're not just managing time, but also making sure you're at your best when it matters most. 9. The ability to read and comprehend. Many people know how to read, but not everyone knows how to truly understand and absorb what they're reading. The ability to read and comprehend is a skill that goes beyond just recognizing words on a page. It's about connecting with the information, thinking critically about it, and applying what you've learned to real-world situations. This skill opens up a world of knowledge and helps you see things from different perspectives, making it an essential part of lifelong learning. Reading comprehension is what allows you to learn new concepts, explore new ideas, and gain insights that you might not get from just listening or watching. Whether you're reading books, articles, or even just instructions, being able to grasp the deeper meaning makes a huge difference. It's not just about gathering facts. It's about understanding the context, the nuances, and the purpose behind the information. When you improve your reading skills, you become a more informed and thoughtful person, capable of making better decisions. 10. The ability to break down goals. People always want to achieve their ultimate goal, but often get overwhelmed by how big it seems. It's easy to feel stuck when you don't know where to start, and that's why the ability to break down goals into smaller, manageable steps is so valuable. This skill helps you see the path forward more clearly, making even the most ambitious projects feel achievable. Instead of facing one huge task, you're handling a series of smaller tasks that are easier to manage and complete. Breaking down goals is about taking a complex idea and simplifying it. It involves identifying what steps are necessary to reach the end result and organizing them in a logical order. By focusing on one step at a time, you build momentum and make steady progress, which boosts your confidence. Each time you complete a small task, it feels like a win, encouraging you to keep going. This approach turns what could be a stressful process into something much more manageable and even enjoyable. One effective way to break down goals is to start with the bigger picture and then work backward. Think about what the final outcome looks like, and then figure out what needs to happen before you can get there. Keep dividing these tasks until you have clear, actionable steps that you can take every day or week. It might take a bit of planning, but once you have a solid structure in place, it's much easier to follow through. 11. The ability to self-analyze. We are so good at analyzing others that we often forget to turn that focus on ourselves. The ability to self-analyze is about taking a step back and looking at your own habits, behaviors, and decisions. It's a skill that encourages you to reflect on what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how it affects your life. By understanding yourself better, you can identify areas that need improvement and make changes that lead to personal growth. Self-analysis isn't about being overly critical or harsh on yourself. It's more about being honest and objective, recognizing both your strengths and weaknesses. When you can see your habits clearly, it becomes easier to understand why certain patterns keep repeating, whether they're positive or negative. This awareness is the first step to making meaningful changes. For example, if you notice you always procrastinate on certain tasks, self-analysis can help you figure out why and what you can do to change that habit. 12. The ability to cultivate emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is a skill that goes beyond just understanding your own emotions. It's about being able to recognize and manage your feelings, as well as understand and respond to the emotions of others. This ability is crucial for building strong, healthy relationships because it helps you communicate more effectively. resolve conflicts, and show empathy. In many ways, EQ can be even more important than traditional intelligence, especially when it comes to interacting with people and working in teams. One of the key aspects of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. When you're aware of how you're feeling, you can control your reactions instead of letting your emotions control you. This means you're less likely to say or do things you might regret later. At the same time, being self-aware helps you recognize how your mood and behavior affect those around you, which is essential for maintaining positive interactions. It's about being in tune with yourself and knowing when to step back, breathe, and approach situations calmly. Emotional intelligence also involves empathy, which is the ability to see things from another person's perspective. When you can understand how someone else is feeling, it's easier to connect with them, offer support, and find solutions that work for both of you. This skill is especially important in both personal and professional settings because it helps build trust and cooperation. By showing empathy, you create an environment where people feel heard, respected, and valued. 13. The ability to visualize and simulate outcomes aids in decision-making by visualizing possible scenarios and outcomes. Lastly, the ability to visualize and simulate outcomes is a skill that can greatly improve your decision-making. It's about imagining different scenarios in your mind and thinking through how they might play out before you take action. This way, you can prepare for various possibilities, avoid potential pitfalls, and make choices that lead to the best results. Whether you're planning a project, making a career move, or just deciding what to do next, being able to visualize outcomes can help you feel more confident in your decisions. This skill is useful because it allows you to think ahead and consider different angles. When you're faced with a tough choice, it's easy to get caught up in the moment and miss important details. By taking the time to visualize how things could go, you can see the bigger picture and make more informed decisions. This doesn't mean overthinking every little thing, but rather giving yourself the space to explore different options and weigh their pros and cons. One way to practice this is to ask yourself what-if questions. What if I choose this path? What could go wrong, and what could go right? Visualizing outcomes helps you plan for both success and challenges, so you're not caught off guard if things don't go as expected. It's a way of preparing yourself mentally, so when you do take action, you can do so with a clearer sense of direction and purpose. And those are the 13 skills to thrive for a lifetime. If you learned something valuable today, give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which skills you've already mastered, which ones you're currently working on, or which you'd like to develop. Share this video with others who might find it helpful. If you're new to Luxo-Life, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you never miss an update. See you in the next video, Luxo lovers.